fun. First pitch is next. Garrett Richards will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? The one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters, and he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well, and we'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base path. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 bases is not an easy number to get to.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him. Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cole Calhoun becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, nobody away.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Espinosa. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, J.J. Gamble. 9-1-2 due up. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Coward. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Caleb Coward becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Garrett Richards will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Ben Revere. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder.
In there, 0-1.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Cole Calhoun comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go, boys.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Gamble.
J.J. Gamble.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena. He leads
And
off in the
leading
bottom
off
of the
with a
fifth
halo.
as they look to break through on the
First
scoreboard
baseman,
for the first time in this one.
Luis
Yeah, baseball is a game of
Valbuena.
adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The
Ready
batter,
for another
number
chance?
2.
Andrelton
Second baseman,
Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Simmons.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Larkin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by
Up
pointing
next
it
for the
out, but it's
Angels,
worth mentioning
the
that
shortstop,
0 in the hit column
Danny
through 2 outs here in the
Espinosa.
fifth. Danny Espinosa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in to try it again, Carlos Perez
And leading
comes
off
into
with a
this
halo.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the
Catcher.
ball game.
Carlos
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to
Up next
loosen
for the
up.
Angels, third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Hey, we got one out right here.
Here's Caleb Cowart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the counting, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So we got him swinging. Caleb Cowart becomes out number 2 this inning.
Your attention,
Yunel
please.
Escobar
Pinch
will get
hitting
the
for the
call here
Angels,
as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 0, Yunel Escobar.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's
0-2.
Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.J. Gamble. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what?
Here's Ben Revere, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Right fielder, Ben Revere.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, pause, it's okay, and get him refocused because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. And he pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
The center fielder.
Ready for another shot now.
27.
Mike Trout. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Called strike 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 0-2 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Angels strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Standing in, Danny Espinoza. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He froze him on the fastball there. Danny Espinoza becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Here's Caleb Coward. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Gamble. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Hit sharply toward the right side. Revere will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Cameron Maben will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second, taken by Alomar. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready once again, Ben Revere. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
That stuff right here. Here we go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Ball, I got it.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. J.J. Gamble takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Garrett Richards is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, J.J. Gamble won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 4-0. The Rangers grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-2. The Stros held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. The Blue Jays allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. Starlin Castro drove in 3 as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 3-2. Jorge Polanco was locked in at the plate with 4 knocks, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 3-2. Miguel Cabrera was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Tigers to the win over the Red Sox 4-2. The Mets pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-1. Cesar Hernandez was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 6-4. The Cubs combined to give up just 5 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-2. Mike Foltynewicz was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, helping Atlanta get the victory against the Pirates 2-0. Also out of Pittsburgh, Juan Nicasio reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-6. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 hits total as they got a road win against Arizona 7-5. Clayton Kershaw got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 4-1. Johnny Cueto grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping the Giants push past the Padres 5-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Cameron Maybin swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 3-2. Right now, the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Oakland Athletics grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-2. At the moment, the Rangers are in 1st place in the AL West, while the Athletics sit in 3rd place. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners went deep 4 times as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-7. Mark Canha picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, leading the Athletics to victory over the Royals 4-2. The Yanks total 11 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-2. The Boston Red Sox took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Nationals got together to allow 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-2. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 9-2. Also in Mets news, Jacob deGrom reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Chicago Cubs got 11 overall hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-1. The Pirates totaled 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-4. Tyler Chatwood won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as Colorado beat the Padres 7-0. The San Francisco Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion 10-7. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Kansas City Royals finished off a two-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-3. Heading into today, the Royals are leading the American League Central Division, and the Athletics are in third place in the AL West. Andrew Kashner twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 2-1. As of today, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Rangers are in second place in the AL West. The Rays completed a short two-game sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. Right now, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. Joe Biagini earned the third W of his season as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 5-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Looking at the standings, the Blue Jays are leading the American League East, and the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-3. Heading into today, the Indians are in third place in the AL Central, and the White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. The Detroit Tigers finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-6. As of today, the Tigers are in second place in the AL Central, while the Twins are in last place in the AL Central. The Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 11-8. Right now, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, while the Mets are in third place in the NL East. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 5-4. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, while the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West. The Reds broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-3. At the moment, the Reds are in fourth place in the NL Central, while the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Colorado Rockies cracked 14 hits overall as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 4-3. Heading into today, the Giants are in fourth place in the NL West, and the Rockies sit in third place in the National League West Division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.